are live.
Live from London, Ohio.
It's Thursday night.
It's Thursday night.
Call the meeting to order. If everybody could please stand for pledge of allegiance and then a moment of silent reflection, please. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Clerk, we have roll call, please.
Councilman Eads? Councilman Norman?
Here.
Councilman McDaniels?
Here.
Councilman Hayes?
Present.
President Peters?
Here.
Councilman Hitt?
Here.
Councilwoman Trainer? Here. Councilman Stahl?
Present.
Okay. The minutes from the July 18th, there's a few things Chris needs to finish up on that, and we'll just bring those to the next meeting for approval. Public hearings, we have none. Communications and announcements, we have none. Audience concerns, we have one. Raymond Anthony, if you could please come up, state your name and address for the record, please.
Raymond Anthony, 521 Eaton Street. On July 18th, the City Council Resolution 157-24 passed that pertained to the City Council approving a $30,000 to the Street Department to purchase a beet juice system. Has the Street Department determined if they're going to do all the city streets in London when they're treated, or just the main thoroughfares?
I think it would be no different than what they do as far as treating streets with salt. They'll do main thoroughfares and intersections, is my belief. I don't know that for 100% fact, but I believe it would be just the main thoroughfares and intersections of the
Okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Oh. Okay, on to committee reports. Michael, do you have anything?
Nothing new.
Brent?
August 13th, they'll be up.
Council.
Service meeting.
Yeah, public service and public safety.
Rich?
Public safety meeting, August 13th, 6 o'clock in the conference room.
Andy?
Yeah, like Mr. McDaniel said, the service meeting will be over here in the meeting room at 5 o'clock on the 13th.
Shannon?
I don't have anything.
Oh, yeah, also the finance meeting will be Monday, this coming Monday,
What is
at 5:30 in the meeting room over here also.
that, the 6th?
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
Yes.
the 6th?
5th, I think.
Fifth.
Fifth.
Monday the 5th. John, do you have anything?
I have nothing.
All right. On to city official reports. Rex?
I just have one thing. The ODOT requested me to make this announcement so we can get it in the minutes as far as route changes that they have implemented inside the city. I passed out a map to everyone. I'll just quickly go over it to put it on the record. The stretch of road, which used to be named State Route 38 and 56, that would be from High Street to Center Street. They are removing State Route 38 off of that, and it'll be strictly designated as State Route 56. from the intersection of Main and High going towards South Charleston. That'll now add State Route 38, and it'll be designated State Route 38 and 42 until you come to Midway Street. Midway Street, they'll add the designation of State Route 38, and that'll continue from High until it intersects with Center Street, and then it'll stay 38. Also, from Main Street on Center Street, from Main to Midway, will now have the designation of an extension of 665. So those are the state route labeling changes for our internal city streets. The hope is of the administration and of ODOT that'll alleviate some destruction of property as far as city property is concerned at the intersection of Center Street and Main Street. Any questions?
Are you able to put this up on the,
I don't have,
Screen
I
or-
did not give her that to put on the screen. I'll give her a copy and she can add it to
I
the
didn't know if
minutes.
anyone out there wanted to see it,
Can't, well, sorry, I don't have it.
Look on the website.
Sorry.
Didn't go on the
or you can have this copy.
Anything else?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, since we're making these changes, is there going to be an increase of enforcement just to, not necessarily to ticket the trucks, but to kind of educate, thank you, that's the word I was looking for, educate the truck.
Well, I'm not sure what you're asking. It is against the state ORC and our ordinances that that trucks are to stay on state routes. The route designations are still state routes. So if somebody forgets and comes up Main Street and turns right on, which is now 665, thinking it's still 38, it's still a state route. So they're not doing any infractions. They're just not giving themselves any service and trying to make that tight turn. It will take time. You know, the state will have to get that information out to all the GPS company providers and so forth, and it'll take a while for that to propagate before they'll be able to see it on their GPS systems. But there will be signages put up designating that, where the way the routes are supposed to run.
You know how soon the signs will go up?
I would think they would be going up relatively quick. Somebody said they thought they've seen some already, so I don't know if that falls on our responsibility, whether Bill does that, if the state gives it to him, or if the state's going to do it. I think the state does it for us.
Okay. Pat, do you have anything? Thank you.
Can I ask, I've got a couple of questions for Rex from people who have contacted me in the last day. First one is about the comprehensive plan. It's my understanding that emails were sent from the administration to many of the people who attended the comprehensive plan meeting. And I'm just wondering, is council pretty much done with that, or are we no longer needed for input? Or, because the email I heard that went out was, you know, where you're trying to bring in a steering committee. Do you not want council's input on that?
Well, it's not a steering committee, it's stakeholders that would be in charge of certain elements, and the mayor and I went through and looked for citizens that's areas of their expertise where they would have good input on the different areas of the comprehensive plan. Historically, the council basically when the comprehensive plan is finished, it's up to council to approve or disapprove the plan as presented. I don't necessarily think that council's totally involved. You get into problems with council getting too many council members, and then you got to have special meeting notices put out and so forth. So we try to steer clear of that.
Okay, so that's one version. And this one came about within the last 2 hours. So I was gotten a hold of by one Strawberry Festival. They said they were one of the organizers, and I got a hold of a business person. They're asking why during our changing of the festival, it was emphasized that the festivals wouldn't close down a day before. And so the Strawberry Fest basically did that. They didn't set up the day before, they actually set up the morning before. So the question is why not only did we close it just in the evening, but we closed it at like noon today, the downtown, to set up for something that doesn't start until tomorrow at 11. Concern is how, are we not enforcing the changes we made? Or-
Well, I think part of it's purely cost, if I'm not mistaken.
So you're curious why we shut down?
No, I'm not curious. There's people who have gotten a hold of me that are curious.
Well, the Strawberry Festival shut down the day before, right?
No,
They came in all that morning.
Yeah.
they came in all the morning.
I don't believe that's the case. I don't think you were told you weren't allowed. I think the person that was working with the city said that he felt there was no reason that they couldn't set up the day or the morning of the festival. We weren't told that they couldn't do that. At least that's the way I recall it.
We never said that you could not shut down the day before. Yeah, that was never said. So we should, like, I'll tell you, that's where I'm at, and I'm going back down, I just want to pop in. But we shut down the day before because of the rivers, and they started coming in at 2, and they're still not set up. Like, it takes forever to set up all those grills and everything, so there's no possible way, and they have to start cooking on it. I'm just like,
I didn't.
sneaking this way.
hear that.
I was trying to stay away from it.
All right.
Okay, now that I have a mic. So that was never said to Strawberry Festival. We didn't say that they couldn't set up the day before. When they said they were going to set up that morning, we just thought that's what they wanted to do. As for us, we have to bring the rib vendors in the day before. One, it takes them a very long time to set up, and two, they will start cooking tonight. They'll start cooking tonight to have the ribs ready for tomorrow at lunch. So,
And then one more question.
yeah.
Do we have the proper signage for all the detail?
Proper signage of what?
How the trucks are supposed to detour? Because I know in the past, that's been a problem also.
I'll double check. Bill's on vacation. I'll double check with Darren. But all it is flipping signs down. We have the signs are always up. They just flip them back down. Rex, will you make a note of that so we email Darren? I'll email him right now. Never mind. I'll email him right now.
That's it. Thank
Okay.
you.
We get free samples of the ribs. You forgot to ask, we get free samples of the ribs.
Okay, we'll go on to old business up for third reading. Resolution 147-24. Can I get a motion to read by title and number?
So moved.
Second.
Amended Resolution 147-24, sponsored by Michael Norman. A resolution amending 151-23, establishing a trap, spay, neuter, return program.
So this is the spade neuter program, and we raised the amount that we will reimburse. We took it from 10 to 20 for the neutering. We kept the neuter application fee the same. We went from $8 to $11 on the flea treatment, and we went from 100 to 105 for the euthanasia. And we'd like to make those changes.
Any discussion?
Just
Rex?
want to add that the veterinary clinic that performs those services here in town, those rates are what they charge. So we didn't want the participant to get stuck paying extra fees. So we tried to make our legislation match, or we did make it match, what the veterinary service charges.
I make a motion we adopt.
Second.
Councilwoman Trainer,
Yes.
Councilman Hayes,
Yes.
Councilman Hitt,
Yes.
Councilman McDaniels,
No.
Councilman Norman,
Yes.
Councilman Stahl.
Yes.
All right, amended resolution 147-24 is passed. I am going to have Rich preside over the next reading.
Okay. Okay, we'll move right along. Second reading, Resolution 159-24. Got to get a motion to read by title and number.
Make a motion.
Have a second? I'll second it.
Resolution 159-24, sponsored by Greg Eads, a resolution adopting the recommendations of the planning commission.
Okay, this is coming up for a public hearing. It's scheduled for September the 5th, 2024. It'll be during the regular council meeting. Any other questions on that? Okay. There's no new business.
All right, like Rich just said, no new business, onto roundtable. First off, let's start off, most of you don't know, our clerk has got a new job, and she's going to have to, let's decide she's going to have to step down for a new job, so next meeting we'll have a new clerk of council. So, Chris, I want to thank you for all your time and effort, everything you've done for council. And want to wish you luck in your new endeavors. And I also want to thank everybody who came out tonight. Michael?
First, I want to apologize that I was actually responsible for putting the agenda for tonight up. I did not realize that, so it did not get put up, and I apologize for that, onto the website. So I want to apologize for that. Thank you for all of you who have come out. That's great. I want to remind you, which we already have, Rib Fest starts tomorrow. Come down and enjoy it. It's great every year. It's a great laid-back atmosphere, great music, and of course the food. I mean, I'm a food guy. I love food. So I'd love to see everybody out there. Other than that, have a nice evening.
Brett?
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Have a good weekend. That's it.
Rich?
Thanks to everybody for coming out tonight. I want to thank all city employees for doing their jobs and doing them well. We're going to miss you. You've done a great job.
I'll still be here.
I didn't know. I'm kind of shocked, but you did a great job, and we appreciate you very much. Safety meeting is 13th of August on Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. in the conference room. Just ask the Lord to keep watching over our city, keeping us safe and keeping us well. That's all I got.
Andy?
That service committee meeting is the 13th at 5 o'clock in the meeting room over here, and finance is the 5th, this coming Monday at 5:30 in the meeting room over there. And I'd like to thank Chris also for the work that she's done for us. Appreciate that. Good luck in your new spot.
Thanks.
Shannon?
Thanks, Chris. Did a dang up job. We're going to miss you. Also, I want to throw a congratulations to the Arts Council for a successful summer musical. If you missed it, shame on you. Come see us next year. And best of luck to all the members of Rib Fest this weekend.
John?
Also, thank everybody for coming out. We'll miss Chris. I get to see her as often as I used to. And everybody attend the festival downtown. It's the second of our two great festivals we have downtown. So everybody coming down and visit. Thank you.
I get a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
49.
I stepped on the mic, I'm sorry.
That is, as long as it got
Did
done.
you? Okay.